Hey YouTube! I decided to do a live today while I paint. So if you are on or if you see this later, come say hi. Let me know what you think of the painting process, and it's gonna be a fun one today. So I am gonna get all set up. You're gonna hear some clanking around while I get things situated, but it's gonna be a fun paint today. So hope you guys are doing good and enjoy the process. Okay, so Alice get me. Hello, hi, hey. I think a lot of you are in school right now, but for those who are not, or they're tuning in during recess, I think this will work. Okay. So I am just pulling up some images to use as a reference. Hi, love you too. Love you too. Okay, let's do King Kong. And let's do side profile because I'm gonna do it on the side of my face. Brazil, what's up? That's so cool. It's so cool how it can reach everybody, like all over the world. And it's a different time all over the world. It's so cool. Thanks. Okay. Ooh, King Kong is serious business here. I think I like this one. And maybe I'm gonna put this in Canva. Sweden! I really want to go to Sweden. Like, I think I have a lot of ancestry there. And then I also just hear good things about the food. So I have a lot of food sensitivities and food allergies. And just dealing with the toxic load of America. And I'm falling for all those travel videos. I don't know if they are what they hype up to be, but I just want to see Sweden so bad. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry. Your daughter watched me while going through chemo treatment. Oh, I am so proud of her. That is so, so difficult. I can't even imagine. I really hope she's doing okay, and I'm really glad to hear that my silly face paints are bringing joy. That's the whole goal. Thanks for telling me that. Yeah. Chemo is no joke. My mom went through a couple treatments of it. She had to do thyroid chemo, and I just remember we weren't allowed to be around her while she was radioactive. And so we would slip sour candies under the door because she was supposed to keep her mouth salivating, and it helped with the nausea too. And so we were like bringing her candies throughout the day to try and see if she could handle them. We were just trying to find the most sour ones and dare her to take them. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, it does my heart good. I'm so glad she's doing good. Thank you for telling me that. A lot of hard things we go through in life. Thanks. She's doing okay now. There's just reality at the time. She was going through that, but she's doing okay now. We all have stuff. We all have stuff that we deal with. It's easy on social media just to show what you want to show. But I want to say, like, honestly, I've been really thankful for this face paint job because it's something I could do while I don't feel good. And there's been, I want to say probably like 3 years now of just really running through the mud and trying to figure out what's going on with my health, and a lot of tears and a lot of stress, but coming to the end of the tunnel, so we'll see what happens. My job is this. My job is face paint. I'm also in my master's program to become a counselor. And so I kind of hope to do something online, and I'll announce that later. Probably like a year or two from now after I get through all the internship stuff. But I want to start a program online so we can do Zoom art therapy, and which I would lead. And it would just be a group of like, I want to say like up to 30 maybe people, where I send out different art kits to everyone who is, it's not really a class, is just doing therapy. And it's for anyone just dealing with anxiety, depression, or just really needing an outlet with art. And there will be a little bit of teaching because I could teach different types of mediums and stuff, but it'll mainly be just to kind of discover for yourself what is needed and what shows up through your art. And then we talk about that. So I kind of want to do that with my degree, but we'll see. And I really want to make it affordable, so like allow Medicaid or Medicare to qualify for it. So there's a lot of hoops to jump through to make it qualify for that, but there's a need for it, and I have a feeling a lot of people would want to do this. Like, just thinking about all the anxiety I've had in my own life and depression, it's like you're starving for that connection, but it's too much stimuli to make yourself go out in public to join a group. So if you could do that group online, and then just like maybe some days you have your camera off because you're just not feeling good and you don't want people to see your face, but you're still engaging in what's going on and like processing what other people are going through, and you're feeling supported in that, I think that would just be amazing. So yeah, it's almost like paint with a twist. So that's what I was thinking. I think that'd be kind of cool, but that's down the road. For now, we're just gonna paint King Kong and Godzilla. So let me copy this and put it here. And then let's background, remove that. Oh, I can't. Okay, I need to flip it though. I usually take way longer when I'm on a live and painting, but thank you so much, you guys. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I haven't done a live on YouTube yet like this, so this is fun. I promise I'm a lot more boring in real life than my entertainment. Okay, now we need to do Godzilla. And I want to do him. He's so cool. I need to do cartoon version, huh? Just looks like a dinosaur. Okay, we need to do somewhere in between. Let's do, he's pretty cool. I think I might bring out the black light and like have his back light up like do 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 do. But I'm like, I don't know how much of it is gonna show, so we'll see. We'll see how it looks. Time is 12:30 in the afternoon. Have Denver down for a nap, and Jason is with Dad doing some errands, and I am finally able to focus. Hello, I'm doing good today. Doing good. Always tired, but I'm doing good. I'm just trying to find a picture of Godzilla right now that I want to use. There's so many renditions of him. I'm going to do Godzilla face, because that's really what we're going to be focusing on. I just want to get the detail right. Side profile. He's so cool. Ooh, he's kind of scary too. There's so many ways I could draw him. He's not going to have the teeth. The teeth are going to be my teeth, so we'll see how that looks. It's 2:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness. It's late. You need to get your sleep. So this video will be posted as a video on my page after. So if you ever want to come back and watch it, you totally can. So you don't have to stay tuned right now. I like him like that, I think. Oh, that's pretty good. Maybe I'll make his eyes glowy. Okay, copy this image. I'm gonna paste him in here. Okay. I think I've found 2 images I like. I'm gonna get one more of King Kong, one more of Godzilla. What are you guys up to today? What's happening in your life? Good afternoon. Okay, good night. Yeah, come back and watch it later. I will post it so you can see it. Thank you. I didn't put any lashes on today, but I was like, you know what? It's all good. I usually do, but I didn't feel like it. Thanks. This is my everyday. This is my everyday look. We got greasy hair and 5-minute makeup, so it's the mom life. Thanks, Haley Bailey. You are great. Okay. King Kong's so cool. He's just Mr. Serious. Phoenix, Arizona. I lived there. Well, I lived in Mesa. I love it there. Really good memories there. French braids, yes. All right, I'm almost done with the boring part, guys. And then I will start painting. I always have to get an image in my head pretty good. Otherwise, it takes a lot longer to paint. So. I don't know how to say your name, but I appreciate you. I've been doing face paint for almost 5 years now, so kind of fell into it. It was kind of an accident, but then took with what was happening and kept working with it. So a lot of times if an opportunity comes, what you do with that opportunity is how your path kind of unfolds. And so I had an option to just do it for fun and do it whenever I wanted, or we really made it a thing. So my husband is the driving force. He really pushes me to keep going and really sees the importance and the value in it, especially when I'm not feeling good. So he's like, you gotta go do your face paints this week. Go get it done. And I'm like, okay. So he really helps with all that burnout that happens with social media. And it's been a really good journey so far. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen next. I'm just happy it's still bringing joy to everybody. And it's still bringing joy to me too. I'm excited to feel a lot better in my own health. So whatever I was working on or doing right now would be a push. So it'll get better. But yeah, a cow would be so fun. I need to do a cow soon. So I'm gonna do a cow for every song that has a cowbell in it. So I need to order a cowbell and find all the songs with the cowbell. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna do that soon. And I might do a live when I'm painting the cow. It'd be so fun. I know, I should do Cupid. I've done Cupid before, so I might repost some of those videos, but I should do a Valentine's Day paint. So I might hop back on here on Friday and do one. So just for that day, you know. I usually paint for the month, but I haven't done any Valentine's stuff this month. It's just all happening so fast. Chip and Dale would be fun. That'd be fun. Hi, Green Apples 420. What's up? Yeah, I was pregnant, so my baby is 1. My other baby is 3. That was hard. I'm just happy to be done with all that. We definitely feel like we want more kids, but my body is definitely telling me to listen to it. And I think if we can get financially in a spot where we can just adopt, that would be incredible. So we might do that at some point in our life, and maybe some point soon. I'm not sure. I absolutely adore our children, and they are my entire world. But it was so hard to do the pregnancy stuff. So who knows? Who knows what'll happen? I'm just happy to be done. So I have a boy who's 3, and I have a girl who is 1. So we're like, we got the boy and we got the girl. I was not expecting that. And they're just incredible. Like, incredible human beings. I don't know what I'm doing for Valentine's Day. We haven't talked about it. He loves to cook, so, and he cooks all our food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything. He's just always in the kitchen, which I am so grateful for. So we might do a fun fancy dinner, and he genuinely enjoys cooking, so it's like fun for him. So we might do that. But it's always hard because kids don't go to bed, and I don't want to eat super late. So we might do something a different day. Valentine's Day up here in our small little town, just every restaurant gets packed, and so we probably won't go out. But who knows? We get to spend a lot of time together all the time because we're both home, so it's really nice. Oh, thank you. I'm lucky to have kids like them. My favorite food is steak and sweet potatoes. It's like my favorite of all time. So Texas Roadhouse is probably like my favorite restaurant ever. It's so good. Okay. I think we're ready to start painting. Let me get, I had to, this one. I am 32. I turned 32 December. That is my birthday. Okay, let's see how this goes. It's so hard to see. That helps a little bit. I think we're gonna go, just go. Can you guys see? Okay. I'm so sorry, Haley. Hang in there. I have 1 daughter and 1 son. I think that's not gonna work. I also forgot to do, I gotta do some more primer real quick. So I use OG, and I love them. So I usually just protect my skin a little better. Hey, thank you, Green Apples. Appreciate ya. Aw, thank you. We're doing good. He's out running errands. Thank you. Hope you have a great day. This will be posted so you guys can come back and watch whenever. Thank you. Yeah, Uncle Jeff has been here for a long time. Huge support. Thank you so much. Okay, I think I'm gonna start. I'm trying to figure out because his eyebrow protrudes out, but then his mouth just goes kind of flat. But I don't want it to go flat, so I might modify it a little bit. So let's go. Do the lip. Okay, he's got. See, how do you zoom in on this? Oh, like this. I am painting King Kong and Godzilla. What the heck? I know. This is a crazy life. Okay. Like that. Let's do it then. We're doing it. All right, here we go. I'm looking at an image so that I get his features right. Yeah, he just needed to be taller, I think. Godzilla, Godzilla. Here we go. I like how action-packed these movies are. They're pretty fun. And I think his head kind of goes up. And we won't really see that part because it's going to be under my hat. Hi, hey, I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? Welcome. And let's do like this. Gonna have a little bit in here with his eye. And then like that. Like that. I don't want it to be too scary for kids. Oh, you guys are so sweet to each other. Thank you for cheering each other on. Have you been faced with a situation like your kids are painting your face instead of the walls? My son really likes to paint, and he always just wants me to paint on his face, but he's getting confident. So he's 3 right now. He's in the phase of I can. So we'll see what he ends up doing. I'm excited. Still there? Okay, cool. Oh, thank you. India, that's so cool. I've never been to India. I would like to see it there. Alright, so let's make him kind of looking at King Kong, or are you looking at, make a shadow here. This is the boring part. Thank you, lots of love. Thank you. I think it comes up more right there. And then, I'm just studying his face for a second. Got his ear back here. I like all the stickers, it's awesome. I think I'm gonna have him actually looking more like forward that way. And yeah, okay. So a lot of times I like to just kind of map out the structure, and then it's just layers and layers after that point, and it just brings it forth so much faster. All right, let's do Godzilla. And I might have to move you guys so you can see as I work on the other side. Let's see. Stand by. Okay. Okay. Hopefully you can see, because I'm looking in a mirror and it's kind of far away, and then it's really hard to paint in the camera, so hopefully it's good enough. All right, so Godzilla. Let's do that. Like that. Thank you so much, Frank. I'm excited to see how it turns out too. It's my favorite part. I'm like, I just want to see what it's gonna look like. So I just have to be patient during this part of the process. He's like got some spikes or whatever. And this is the cool part. So he's got glowing eyes, I think. It's like such a lizard. I love it. It's hard because when you are dealing with a round surface, your straight lines become curved and your curved lines become straight. So you gotta really practice I'm using the Mehron makeup. Mehron, Mehron. And that has been so much better. When I first started, I used acrylic paint, which is not face paint. And it was so bad for my skin. But it was right when I was beginning, so I was just using what I had. Just getting some design on here. And thanks, Sully. Thanks, Timothy. Yeah, it's a process, but it's worth it. I had a 14 in Mohawk of Mickey. That's so cool. Yeah, patience really is key. So let's see. He's kind of got, man, every one is different. So let's see. Let's go. I want him to look cool, but he's not super detailed on his face. It's his body that's so cool, you know? So he's like, he's just a big lizard. Godzilla. Both of them have a lot of wrinkles in their face. Muscles in the fur. Yeah, I know. I like his crystals that kind of shine. But then that's always hard because it's on the side, or I can't really see. Okay. Can't see. So we're gonna do something with that in a minute. It will be awesome. Thanks. We will see. We will see. It's pretty cool already. It just needs detail, you know? And like, he's kind of got scales that he's so cool. Okay, so moving you guys back. Sorry for the movement. Hi, Rosie. How are ya? And I didn't think this through, but I don't have a lot of colors to choose from. So let's do Let's make him what we want him to be. He's just a lot of gray, huh? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I can work with that. Let's do a little bit of blue in here. And sorry I moved you guys if I need my paints. It's a long process. That's why it's so fun to record the music and stuff to it, because the painting takes forever. Work duty, oh my gosh. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate you. This will be up on my page, so you can come back and watch it whenever. So, good job getting back from work and getting that all done. I'm doing my work right now. Also, when I paint on initially, it's like lighter, and then it dries a little bit darker, so it's always a little bit tricky. So really, I'm just kind of placing some colors on here, and then I'm gonna move around some things. So oh, thank you guys. You're so sweet. I should probably move the camera so you can see a little better. Let's see. It's kind of bad lighting, but sorry. It's what we got. So cool. He's got some cool colors. I'm just kind of mixing stuff and seeing how it turns out, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Thank you, thank you. Keep up the riz, I like it. Thanks for stopping in here, you guys, and saying hi. I love my YouTube family. TikTok is where everything started, but YouTube takes care of the creators, so I appreciate you guys so much. And when this video is posted and you can comment on it, let me know if you like the lives, and I'll push to do them more. I always just feel like I'm not good at entertaining for a long period of time, but if you like seeing the behind the scenes process, the boring part as I call it, then let me know. Dude, he's looking so crazy. I love it. Okay, let's go back, see what we can do here. Hmm. Did you guys ever see the dragon I did from Shrek that married Donkey? I was so proud of that dragon. Or the dragon for Imagine Dragons, that was so fun. So I'm trying to avoid making him look too much like a dragon. But he will look how he will look. Or she. We don't know what Godzilla is, right? Oh, thanks. Yeah, it is like a documentary for sure. For sure. And sometimes what I find boring, others find interesting. So that's what's cool. I want to make him more lizardy. We'll see how this turns out. It's got a lot of scales. It's kind of groovy. Kind of like that. A lot of times I just get really quiet and in my groove. So it's scary. Yeah. Don't click on any links or anything, guys. I don't know. It's looking kind of groovy. He's like got these really cool scales, stripe things, and I'm trying to replicate that, but it's very difficult to do in cartoon form. So, let's see if I can figure that out. Hmm. Kind of Godzilla. We'll see how it looks. We're just working in all those wrinkles, I guess. Let's see what we can do with the smaller brush. Let's see if we can do some more detail. What are you guys up to today? Hello, welcome. I honestly need someone to be on the live with me to read the comments while I'm painting. Kind of starting to look like him a little bit. Kinda. Everything in art is, you just gotta keep working it till it starts doing what you want it to do. That's kind of the key, is to stick with it, have some grit. And watch it unfold. Barbecue sounds so awesome. Nice. I need to take my dog for a walk. I feel like ever since I've had kids, he's been kind of put on the back burner. He's also a little breed, so he gets a little cold out there. How's that looking? Kind of cool, huh? It's amazing what just adding in some extra details will do. But it has to be placed strategically, otherwise it becomes too much. It's getting there. Your fur baby has coats. Yeah, I should probably do that for mine. He's like 8 pounds. Yeah, it's been cold. feel like it needs to go wider here to be like actually Godzilla. Maybe that's what it is. Sorry, my live was interrupted. There was someone leaving a voicemail and it totally messed up the whole live, so I think we're good now. Yeah, it's rolling now, so sorry about that. Okay, Godzilla. Back in the creative brain. Let's see. Awesome. I mean, this one's like a hard one, but it's also forgiving. So like when I do people, it's really hard to get it to look like them. So I kind of failed with Blake Lively. She just has a face that's really hard to paint. It's just kind of unrecognizable. Her features are difficult. And I think part of that is too when stars get Botox or like a nose job, it changes their features drastically. So like it'd be a whole lot easier to paint Adam Sandler than it would be Blake Lively. But when I'm doing animal characters, it's a lot more forgiving. And there's like hundreds of types of Godzillas online. Like Godzilla's been around for a long time. So it's Mary Mark's version of Godzilla. Okay, so now let's do he's there and that, and let's go. And it's hard because my face curves, but and up here. That looks better. Okay, so I need to fill that in a little bit with some of this. And then I need to go darker here. Yeah, it was another monster called Zilla. I remember that. It's definitely evolved over the years, so it's really cool to kind of see how it's changed. I get to a point where I'm like painting on my neck and I'm like, okay, I just need to stop. And my hair is just getting in it. Okay. So cool. So cool. Okay, so I think I've got some scales here. Just kind of keep getting bigger. Looks like. And then there's some little ones. I'm literally cross-eyed right now. It's so hard to see. But helps. It's kind of faded out, you know? Thank you. Thank you, Undersky. Thank you. It's been a huge blessing. This is our main channel for income for our family. TikTok brings in income just through doing ads. or like brand deals. Instagram occasionally has like, hey, we're just gonna pay you randomly and then we're gonna not. So that one's in a phase right now where it's not. And then a Facebook art page is starting to grow right now, so they've been paying a little bit here and there, but I'm so thankful for YouTube, because if I didn't have any like main income coming in, I don't think I'd be able to keep up with this at all. And I'm starting to grow my Patreon community, which is cool. The community is free to join, and I'm gonna have all my content on there organized. It's already halfway done, and then people can always upgrade it or just do like a one-time tip or things like that to help keep things going. But it's a cool community because it's more personal like this. So if you want to come onto my Patreon, it's linked up above in my bio, and yeah, and then you just come chat in the lounge. I chat in the lounge every day. I have my grandpas in there, my good grandpa friends. So yeah, come join that if you want to. Eventually I'll be going live only on Patreon as the community grows, but right now I'm just trying to figure out where I'm gonna have energy. So I'm trying to balance it all. Thanks, Frank. Thanks. Appreciate ya. I'm gonna try and just fade it out. And yeah. Godzilla. It's kind of cool with the teeth. Oh, I like him. He's pretty cool. What's your favorite, King Kong or Godzilla? I know my favorite. What's your favorite? King Kong, nice. Godzilla, nice. One for King Kong, one for Godzilla. I think I could do a poll in here, right? Let's do a poll. Which is your favorite? Oh. Godzilla, King Kong. I think. Oh, wait. Maybe I could do this. Godzilla, King Kong. Try that. Let's see how that does. I started a poll. You guys can vote on that so I can see who the favorite is. Guys, it's my grandma's birthday today, and she is 86. It's incredible. 86. It's just crazy to think, like, we're all gonna be there one day, hopefully, you know, make it to 80s, but man, think of the life that we're gonna have lived. I feel like she lived through so much. I do too. My husband's like, I don't want to make it to 86. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, that doesn't sound fun. I hope I go before then. I'm like, what? Okay, I want to make it to 86 as long as I feel good. Like, if I'm just suffering, then yeah, I hope I'm done too. It's not fun to suffer. But she's doing pretty good. Her grandpa passed away last year, and so she misses him a lot, but she's doing really good. Things are shutting down, but her spirits are high. Looking cool. I think he's got scales here. Let's see. Totally. Does anyone on here struggle with anxiety? Guilty. What have you done that's worked and helped? Because everything I've been trying to work on is just like feeling more safe in my own body, and my anxiety has gotten out of hand the sicker I've felt. And so really focusing on physical health symptoms, I think, is key. We often overlook that in mental health. It's just, how can we, approach this better mentally, or get help medically with like medications. But there's so much that goes on in our body physically. How have you worked on that? That's what I'm working on right now. Hi, Layla. Computer keeps falling asleep on me. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Does it look like Godzilla from Fortnite? That's pretty cool. It's Godzilla from my head. Positive music. I love that, Brandon. Music is powerful, and there's something with the brain too. If you can get the right type of tones going on in your head, it's a great reset. I love that. I'm gonna try that. So the type of anxiety I've kind of dealt with is health anxiety, like really worrying about so many health issues and like possible unknown health issues. And so my brain gets racing, especially when I'm trying to fall asleep. I just recently found a weird like thing that's working for me is I realized I was grinding my teeth really bad in the night, and so I got a mouth guard, and I didn't realize how much I would love a mouth guard because it's just distracting me as I'm falling asleep. I'm just kind of messing with it and like really focused on the mouth guard to try and get comfortable to fall asleep, and it just takes me away from thinking about like, oh, I can feel my heartbeat or my fingers feel cold or whatever it is. Like it just takes me away from that, and then I fall asleep. So that's been kind of interesting. Some kind of like tactile distraction is pretty helpful for the brain. The brain's so powerful. Don't worry, Frank, we never get out alive. That's so true. No one makes it out alive. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's a big thought. My uncle just had a double lung transplant, and he's never smoked or anything in his life. His lungs shut down this past year randomly. Maybe COVID, we don't know. And he survived, and he's thriving, and he's living with these new lungs in his body, and he's like got this sense of hope that's just so amazing to see. And it's like, okay, it's just not his time. So when it's our time, I guess. We all are. We all are. Some point. yeah, the body will follow the mind, and the mind will follow the body. That's so true. So the more we can grasp that and take charge of it, the better. And also give yourself grace on things that you can't manage, you know? That is a grim question, but it's fascinating to me. I can't tell if I would have. I feel like it would fix the sense of worry about it and like trying to manage and like worry about it, like prevent it, I guess, if like you can prevent it. But at the same time, then I could see myself focusing on knowing the event of when it's going to happen and feeling not as motivated in any other efforts, like just focusing on that, and that could really consume our life. So I think it's a blessing we don't know, but it also it requires us to have more faith really, and trust in the process, which is hard. Oh, thank you. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Welcome from Russia. That's so cool. It's important to fight and rage. Yep. When the light is ever growing dim. That's so true. Just don't give up the fight. That is the biggest key. Like, there will be light at the end of the tunnel in this life. You just got to keep swimming. It's really, really tough. I'm loving this Godzilla. I was pretty indecisive about it for a long time. But I'm glad we are here and we are making it happen. And I was hesitant to put it on in the vote what people wanted to see next. I'm like, they're gonna pick Godzilla. But at the same time, I'm like, it's kind of time for an intense one like this. So I definitely will need some advice on music to use for this one. Aw, thanks, John. Tell her I said hi. And John, I have a kids channel now. So my 3-year-old loves watching it. Obviously, he sees his mom on the screen. But if you scroll down on my YouTube page, you'll see Mimi at the bottom. And that is a new channel that I'm working on quite extensively in the background to create kids content, kids educational content. And it's focused on more of learning through play, obviously, but less sporadic and like ADHD, just like helping them kind of gain that longer attention span again. So let me know if it keeps their attention. I'm curious. And you can always comment on any of my face paint videos because the kids channel doesn't allow comments because it's made for kids. But I'm curious about feedback as I'm building it. So let me know if you go and watch it. It's hard to find, so that's why I linked it in my channel because it's brand new. So YouTube doesn't like, it makes it really hard to find it. So if you type in Mimi educational videos for kids, it'll pop up, but it's also just linked on my channel. So so yeah, I am curious. I'm really excited about it, and I might have a face paint section on there for kids too. So that'll be kind of cool. There's definitely crafts, lots of crafts. Bubbles and dance like no one is watching. No way, Frank, really? Oh, I gotta go check that out. That's awesome. I gotta check that out. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I realize like socializing and talking is totally different side of the brain than trying to do art. And so I find myself either wanting to talk or like not talk at all and just like get this done. So sorry it's taking so long. Yeah, I have a lot of children's books. So I remember that, Brandon. I have probably about 7 that I've sketched up and drawn. I just need to finalize it and like make it digital and stuff like that. But I really want to get that first one out, the possibly the best pals. It's already on a thumb drive to go. It just costs like $4,000 to publish a book, and I don't get it. So I'm trying to figure out a better route for that. And I'm currently working on a book right now that's going to be released sooner that I illustrated for a different author, and it's called It Ate the Cat. And it's such a good book. I could see this book being a total series. Like we've needed a book like this for a while, so I'm really excited for that to come out. And the artwork was so fun to do. So it just takes time to figure out. But with the Mimi channel, with the kids channel, I hope to have a whole reading section, and maybe I'll advertise my books more on there as I, get them out slowly. So we'll see. And it would be fun to face paint and make live reenactments of the stories. I thought that would be kind of fun. We'll see what happens. There's time. In the meantime, I'm gonna paint Godzilla. I just keep seeing, this is driving me nuts, so let's see. Is that better? Yeah, that's kind of better. Thanks, Frank. It takes as long as it takes. It's so true. And honestly, I notice, like, if I start feeling a lot better, there's gonna be stuff coming out a whole lot faster. I'm really just walking through mud here, trying to figure things out. So it'll be okay. Okay, let's get this part done. Just a second. Try and look back at comments in a minute. Just trying to add some more texture in our Godzilla here. And see how that looks when it dries. And then also, like, my favorite video, oh man, there's so many. I would say, honestly, the entire Spirit collection is my favorite of all time, because I love that movie so much, and I love the music so much. So that would be an easy one to say, hands down, Spirit. But there's things I love about all of them. And then, like, usually ones that don't trend, some of them are my favorite. Like the hillbilly goofy guys are just so funny to me. And those are just made up in my head. So it's even more fun to paint because I just kind of go and I get really creative with it. So there's less rules to follow with it, and I just go. But yeah, started 5 years ago, and it's totally evolved and changed over time. The new Mufasa was such a good movie, so I liked painting Mufasa and Scar. That was pretty cool. So yeah, there's like a lot of recent ones that I have enjoyed. I'm curious though, what is your favorite? It's so fun, yeah. It's hard to read, but I'm trying to read everybody's stuff and saying hi and keeping up the contact there. Do some white here. And then I'll paint over it with some blue. The highlighter blue is so cool. Rawr. This is so fun. Thanks for being here with me, you guys. So cool. All right, so all I have for that type of blue is kind of like a teal, but I think it'll look kind of cool, so see how it does. See how it does. That would be really cool, Brandon. I have a lot of paintings that are just hanging out, and maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll try and push for that and see if people want to donate by purchasing some art. It's a great idea, and then I can use that to make my books. I would love to see my books out there. I have a whole series, and these are all children's books, but it would be cool to write some mystery, like, 5th grade level stories. So who knows? Just need to get inspired. It's pretty cool. Godzilla's pretty cool. I'm curious, we got 65 votes. Wow, okay, 60% are saying Godzilla and 40% are saying King Kong. That's pretty cool. Wait, how do you get that down? No. Well, now I messed it up. What the heck? It's like he has crystals coming out of him. It's so cool. Or her. like hard when I'm trying to paint on my ear. Can't really see. That's pretty cool. So cool. I love it. I'm actually pretty happy with how that turned out because it was questionable for a second there. All right, what do you guys think? Should I keep going on this live while I paint the other side, or are you totally over it? We're at 81 minutes, so what do you think? You want to see the other side? I like that too, Frank. Yeah, no good, no bad, just Godzilla. And Godzilla could be used for either, depending on how people use it. As a weapon, kinda. Just giant lizard. Alright, let's see how we do here. I'm gonna take a 5-minute intermission and go use the restroom and get some water. And then we will continue. So hang tight, vote on your favorite, and I'll be back. This side will be a little bit faster. Wish I could get this thing to... I guess we'll just end the poll so I can see you guys better. Crazy. Okay. Here we go. I think I can even turn this on. Oh, wait, right here. Hi, Myra. Okay. Now I can see a little better. Die with a smile. Okay, I need to write down these song ideas. Yeah, let me know song requests and I will try and find them. Who sings that? Songs. Maybe it'll just pop up. Oh, thank you guys so much. Okay, let's do King Kong. He is so cool. And he's more on the warm side, so let's add in a little bit of red tones instead of blue like we did on Kong. Let's see how that looks. Oh, thank you. Country theme setup. Is that a song title? Or is that like you want to just do all the country? Country theme setup. I got it written down. I feel like it needs more light in it right now. Okay. You guys hear my dog? Back and forth by the bright light, social hour. Back and forth. Yeah, there's some songs I've probably heard, but I didn't know the names of them. Oh yeah, Rich. That'd be great. Heck yeah. I'm a country gal, so I always want to do country. Okay, let's get King Kong going here. He is awesome. I'm gonna look at this picture more. So I can get, yeah, I can already tell it's too dark. So let's work that over a little bit. That boy's a liar. Sweet, writing them down. Oh, thank you. Devil Came Down to Georgia. I need to show you that one I did, actually. It was a Valentine's Day one. So maybe I'll repost that one. That's such a good one. Thank you, guys. And if you leave, the devil's got your soul. Now you have it stuck in my head. Yeah. The key will be just trying to make this look like King Kong and not just a generic gorilla. So we're gonna have to add in some features. For sure. I think I want to get some red on here. Hang with me on this. I just think it'll kind of look really cool. So let's see how this does. And then just be like kind of a cool undertone. Then we'll add in some of the orange hairs. Cause he's kind of scruffy. Oh, thank you so much for all the love. Thank you, Srabani. Srabani. Shabani. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Shamar. Thank you all so much for all the love. His head goes a little bit taller, but we're not even going to see it. It's going to be under the hat, so. Thank you, Ron. Just kidding. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, Haley. I loved painting Simba and Scar. It was Mufasa and Scar, but so awesome. King Kong. Godzilla. Haley. I should just do Lion King for the next 7 months because it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I should do a younger version, like Simba and Nala or something. I've done them before, but I only did like 2 songs to them, so back when I didn't understand to paint more than 1 song per paint. Looking cool. Haley, I actually just painted them to all the songs, but I did the cartoon versions, so I could try and do the realistic versions, but everyone wanted the cartoon, like voted on the cartoon one. So that's what I did. Give the people what they want. It's looking pretty crazy. Okay, so then I want to do something here with this orange I have. It's kind of more brown. And add in some white. On it too. It'd be really cool. And then let's try something. Add in some textured hair endings. We're just playing at this point. Just trying to see what is gonna happen with King Kong over here. Most likely gonna change some of that, but just trying out some stuff. See how I feel on that. Let that sit for a minute. Ooh, yeah, the big white one. Till you go bye-bye. There you go. Bye-bye. I'm gonna be the last thing you see before you go bye-bye. There you go. Bye-bye. That's such a good one. Climb every tree, na, 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 before you go. I loved the music. So there's people that didn't like this music. I don't know how. But to each their own. And I loved the music so much. Okay. When they played the brother part on the movie for the first time and they're singing and they're running, I was just bawling my eyes out. I was so sad. It's because you know the ending of Scar and Mufasa. Thank you so much, Jay. It's kind of a discovery to myself too. I don't know what it's going to turn out until I do it. So it's really fun to enjoy that together. Now it's stuck in my head. Thank you so much. You guys are very sweet. You're very kind. Tell I'm really focusing right now. Bye, Haley. Thank you, Haley. I will put that on the list. And feel free to comment on the video when this video is posted. Hi, hello. I think this video will be posted. That's how other lives have worked, so we'll see what YouTube does. Just working on his nose over here. Ah, you're gonna have to tell your brothers you said that. That's pretty funny. Yeah, which brother is which for you? It's so great. Just kind of got it under bottom lip. Dang it. It's okay. It don't matter. Face changes so much from singing. She got that song stuck in my head. It's so funny. Let's go a little bit of this into the hair. Bye, Haley. Thanks for joining. so funny. Brothers can get on your nerves pretty quick. But in the end, you're glad you have them. I feel like my art is kind of a mixture between the realistic details and really cartoony. Okay, whoa. Let's see. Okay. Thanks, Jay. It is hard to work on a surface that's three-dimensional. Like I said, the lines that are curved, that you're trying to curve, show up straight, and then when you try and do a straight line, it can look curved. So it's definitely taken some time to figure out, and the hardest part was when I was pregnant, because my cheeks got really puffy and my lips got really big. And so my whole face changed, my canvas changed, and I had to relearn, like, the eye right here had to go, like, up here, because it was so poofy. But now I can kind of have my canvas back a little bit better. So it just takes practice, and you just gotta work it, rework it. So thank you for the compliment. It's so sweet. Just trying to see where this is all gonna go, you know? Thank you so much. New York, what up? Welcome to the party. We are just painting, and I'm getting really tired. But we're getting close. So, very soon, this will look like King Kong a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, it's quiet for a minute. I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna place stuff next. Leonardo da Vinci is so cool. You know what's crazy? A lot of artists get famous after they die. And their artwork is sold after they pass. Pretty lame. Okay. So my favorite video, I would say, is Spirit. Honestly, all of his songs. Here I am, this is me. I come into the world so wild and free. Here I am, so young and new. I don't know the words, but I love those videos. And if I was gonna quit face painting, those are the videos I would be like my last videos to create. So they're my favorite. So what's your favorite video so far? I think all of them bring such fun elements to the table. Right here in the place where I belong. Oh, it's a new world. It's a new star. It's alive with the beating of a young heart. It's a new day in a new land, and it's waiting for me. Here I am. So fun. Fun fact, when I lip sync, it helps me to not actually sing the song because then I can move my mouth way more accentuated. So, kind of fun fact for you there. Something sinister. It's a new world. It's a new day. So true. That's so funny. He looks so cool. Every time I'm like, oh, looks so cool. Will say my wash rag is going to be very stained after this one. And that's okay. Netherlands, yeah. Oh, thanks, Melissa. So I started a children's channel for those who weren't tuning in earlier called Mimi, Educational Videos for Kids. And Mimi likes to sing, and I'm not a singer, but I will for a kids channel. So nursery rhymes and stuff, and then I've written a lot of music with my music partner for the channel that's original music. So I'm excited to kind of see where that goes. The next episode coming out is Mimi goes to the aquarium and sees a bunch of cool animals. And this aquarium's kind of like a zoo. There's like a ton of other animals than fish. And then I need to film the ABC episode, but I'm going all out on this one. Like, it's an ABC episode like you've never seen. So I'm really excited for that. And hopefully it helps kids learn their alphabet a lot better, including the sounds of the letters, not just the names of them. So I'm just trying to think of things that I watch with my son and then my daughter eventually. She's 1, so 1-year-olds don't really watch TV that much. And the channel is linked on my YouTube page. It's down at the bottom. It says Mimi, Educational Videos for Kids. And just working on growing that channel so it can finally monetize. And I need to make some shorts for it for sure. A lot more shorts, but it's really fun. It's totally different than face paint. So it's kind of a good outlet, and I might have face paint on there for kids too. So I'm excited to see what it turns into. Godzilla and King Kong, yeah! I'm so excited. It's gonna be good. He's a pretty cool King Kong, if I don't say so myself. Need to get some white here. And just kind of get some hairs at the top. And really get some more light. And I think I'm gonna get, it's gonna have orange eyes. So let's get some white in there. Oh, he's looking so cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. King Kong's so cool. He's just a misunderstood person, animal with human feelings. Okay, and I need to do something on this. Then let's see if I can get some. It's been so hard to get the right color. So much muddiness. So trying to get to the right orange. pretty dope. So cool. Feel good, Clint Eastwood. Yeah. Yeah, comment any songs you want to see. I'll write them down. The best King Kong that no CGI can achieve. Aw, thanks. It's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. I think we need a little more. It's kind of washed out under here, so let's get a little bit there. And I think we're about there, guys. What do you think? What do you think, y'all? What do you think? Obviously, I'll add in any other finishing touches that I see, but pretty cool. So, you wanna be friends? Okay. Let's go get a coffee or something. Alright, meet you there. They're besties now. And I think in the last one they worked together. So it's kind of like they're friends, but then, you know, Godzilla is so independent. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys so much. I had so much fun on this live with you. It's so cool. It always turns out better than I expect. So thanks for being here for it all. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And be sure to comment on any videos you see with King Kong and Godzilla this next week. I'll probably post a couple videos tonight on here, and then you'll see probably like 16 videos by the time it's all said and done. I try and do like 15 or 16 videos for repaint. So, oh, thanks for subscribing too. And yeah, please tell your friends, mom friends, grandmas, anyone who has little ones that are looking for a new show to watch. Oh, I whistled there. Show to watch. Have them go check out my new channel, Mimi, Educational Videos for Kids. It would help so much. The steadiness of that channel, which I'm hoping will bring in income since it's long form, will allow me to keep face painting on the side for fun. So really looking forward to continuing this art journey with you all. And I appreciate all the support so much. Thank you so much. And if you want to hop into my Patreon just for fun, it's absolutely free. Don't need to pay anything. Patreon is just another platform that I'm building everything onto so that you have every face paint you've ever seen and you know where to find it. So they're in categories like if it's a country video or if it's one of my favorites or even if it's like, you know, the spirit paint. Godzilla King Kong will be its own category, so you can see all those there. So it is all organized on my Patreon, absolutely free to join and watch and comment and chat. So thank you so much for saying Mimi rocks. It's been a lot of courage to get on camera, especially being postpartum and not feeling like I'm 100% my best or in my best shape. I mean, I was a college athlete. I was super fit, and so I thought, you know what? I've got to just start. And Mimi will just evolve as I evolve. So it's gonna be fun to look back on these videos, and I'm gonna be so glad that I started now. So thank you for subscribing, and thank you for sharing and letting others know. If you know any moms groups on Facebook or anything like that, please share the channel, let them know that it's out there now. I really want kids to have education in an entertaining way that's not going to feed into the ADHD, tantrum, overstimulated type of content. And so I've noticed Blippi is shifting a little bit with the new actor they hired, and oh man, it's just crazy. The screen switches every 3 seconds, sometimes 2 seconds, and my toddler's just like, he can't blink, he just keeps watching it. So they're getting the views they want, but I don't think that's benefiting our children very much. Like, we need longer attention spans. We want kids to think. We want them to create on their own and be inspired to create. And so that's what I hope to do with Mimi, is just help kids along that journey to just think more. So thank you so much. And Blippi is scary. He did it right, you know. He had an idea and he worked at it, and then he sold it, and now Cocomelon, or the people that make Cocomelon are the one, what is their name? They're the ones that bought it, and they're doing it their own style, which is great, like, for those who want to watch that. And Miss Rachel is great, you know. She does that early education, that 0 to 2 years old. So Mimi is focused more on like the preschool, kindergarten, toddler years, where kids just want to get out and move. And so I try and have Mimi make them feel like they are involved in the video, like they are going down the slide with Mimi, and you know, they can try that craft with their parents, and so stuff like that. So I really hope it catches and it inspires others too. And I reached out to Handyman Hal, so we'll see if he wants to do a collaboration. That would be pretty fun. He's a new and upcoming one as well. So there's so many good people out there, and I just feel inspired to move in this direction so that I can keep doing face paint, because face paint, you know, it provides for our family, but it also is such a roller coaster that it would be nice to have something a little more steady so that I didn't just depend. It's hard to make art your job. It's hard to be creative when you're worried about what's coming in monthly. So if I could just take that worry out of it, I know I will be more creative and I'll just want to paint more. So thank you for sharing the Mimi channel with others and wanting to watch it and subscribing. And Mimi says it's okay to be silly, and it's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to try again and learn at your own pace. So I love it. And I probably might do a mini Mimi, like paint Mimi on my face and do like mini Mimi episodes. So, all right, we got a birthday in here, and we'll end on this. I'm gonna take the gum out. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. I don't know your name, but happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And many more on Channel 4. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful birthday, and you are loved, and you are awesome, and you're capable, and just keep working at what makes you happy, and spread joy and love to others. So, mwah! Thank you so much for all the support. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's see, how do I shut this down? Do you want to stop streaming? End. Okay, I love you all. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.